Hey, shalom, shalom. All right. Before I get started with this lesson today, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. All right. Now, in this lesson today, it's just going to be another edition, all right, of understanding the Holy Spirit. And today will be part 3. All right, and as we have our list right here, we have the first one, what is the Holy Spirit? All right. Number 2, what is the purpose of the Holy Spirit, which was part 2. Now, all right, today we're doing part 3, which is who made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit? All right. Again, who made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit? And the answer is Yahweh Shai. All right, Yahweh Shai was the one who made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit. We're going to get into that. I'm going to prove that in the scriptures. You see, so doing a little recap. All right, what is the Holy Spirit? The Holy Spirit is a group of angels, all right, sent, all right, to what? Serve the elect. All right, they're sent to serve the elect. What is the purpose of the Holy Spirit? All right, to serve the elect, all right, with what? The 100% truth, to guide the elect unto all truth, and to also give the elect the strength, all right, needed to be able to undergo the persecutions. All right, and who made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit? And that was Yahweh Shai. All right, it's only because Yahweh Shai we were able to receive the Holy Spirit so that we can be guided unto all truth. So that we can have the strength needed to undergo the trials and tribulations and persecutions on behalf of the kingdom. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into John 15, proving, all right, that Yahweh Shai was the one that made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit. So let's get John 15 and 26 real quick. It reads, but when the Comforter, and again, the Comforter is another word, all right, or another word for the Holy Spirit, all right, or it could be also known as the Spirit of Truth, okay? But it says, but when the Comforter is come, aka the Holy Spirit, aka the Spirit of Truth, is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, all right? And this is Yahweh Shai speaking because it is red letter, all right? Because it is in red letter. So Yahweh Shai is saying, I'm going to send down the Holy Spirit or the Comforter from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. All right. So let's jump all the way to John 16 and John 16 and verse 7. All right. Again, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. It reads, nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking unto his disciples. All right, and one can say, oh, that's just talking about his disciples. He's not talking about us today. Well, we're disciples of Yahweh Shai today. All right, we have faith. We believe upon Yahweh Shai just like the disciples did. We are, just like the 12 did. You see, so the same with us today. All right, and this Holy Spirit was given unto us by Yahweh Shai to have 100% truth, to be able to understand these scriptures. All right, so let's read it again. John 16 and 7. Nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. Right. All right, and we're going to get into in Revelation, the 5th chapter, all right, where Yahweh Shai had to go. All right. So it said it is expedient for you that I go away. Right? It's beneficial unto you that I go away, all right, to my Father in the heavens. It reads, for if I go not away, the Comforter, all right, the Holy Spirit will not come unto you. But if I depart where? To his Father in the heavens. I will send him unto you. And we're going to get into Revelation, the 5th chapter, where Yahweh Shai sent it to and what did he do in the heavens. All right. So let's get Revelation. All right, 5 and we start at verse 1. It reads Revelation 5 and 1, and I saw in the right hand, and this is John the Revelator. All right, he was basically, giving account to what he saw in the vision. It says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside sealed with 7 seals. Let's read that one more time slowly. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne. All right, and who's the one that sits on the throne? All right, Yahweh, the Most High God, Yahweh. All all right, whom this world calls God. His true and real name is Yahweh Shai. I mean, Slakia. His true and real name is Yahweh Slakia. All right. Again, I saw on the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book. All right. What is that book? These scriptures. All right. The Bible, written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. All right. And seal, you really go into that word seal. All right. Seal means to be kept hidden. All right. To be a secret. You see, and what does that seals represent on that book? It represents, all right, no understanding, all right, of the Bible. All right, there was no understanding. We couldn't understand, all right, the prophecies written within these scriptures. We couldn't understand the parables and the dark sayings. All right, we couldn't understand it at one point. You see, that's those seals. All right, no understanding of the scriptures. So verse 2, it reads, "And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof." And loosing those seals is likened unto receiving the understanding of the Bible. But we're going to get into it real soon. And well, verse 3, it says, "And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, and neither to look thereupon." You see, being able to understand these scriptures. All right. It says, "And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon." Again, being able to open up the book. All right. Why? Because it was sealed. No understanding. All right. No understanding was given. But verse 5, it reads, "But one of the elders said unto me, Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David." Who is that? That's Yahweh Shai. All right. "Hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof." So what what it means when it says the 7 seals were loosed thereof, all right, is speaking about the understanding was then opened up. All right, but it was only opened up, it would only be opened up to the elect, all right, whom this truth is for, to understand. So again, it says, "One of the elders said unto me, Weep not." All right, because John the Revelator, he was sad. He was disheartened. Because he understood the importance of understanding these scriptures and being able to, look in these scriptures and understand what's being read. He understood it. So when he, came to the realization that nobody could open this book up, all right, and understand it, he wept. He was sad. But it says, "Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah," that's Yahweh Shai, "the root of David, had prevailed to open the book." All right. It says, "And to loose the 7 seals thereof." And again, loose the 7 seals thereof. And again, all right, loosen those seals. The loosening of those seals represents, all right, the understanding being opened up, all right, and to the elect. In verse 6, it reads, "And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts." What are the 4 beasts? The 4 beasts are the 4 archangels, which is Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. All right. It says, "In the midst of the elders," all right, and again is what? The other angels. It says, "And stood a lamb as it had been slain." That lamb being Yahweh Shai, all right, as it had been slain, because Yahweh Shai, he sacrificed himself on the cross. He died on the cross. All right. And it's through Yahweh Shai's death on the cross that made him worthy to be able to open up these seals. All right. It says, having 7, had it been the lamb as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes. The 7 horns represents, all right, complete power, and the 7 eyes represent what? Complete understanding. Okay. It says, "Which are the 7 spirits of the Most High sent forth into all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne." So Yahweh Shai, the Lamb, took the book, the Bible, out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne, Yahweh. All right, and he had taken the book. The 4 beasts, the 24 elders, fell down before the Lamb, Yahweh Shai, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of the saints. Verse 9, "And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation." And that's not talking about all nations. That's speaking about, all right, the nation of Israel, because you go into this word kindred here. All right. Let's see. You go into this word kindred, which is phule. outline of biblical usage, a tribe. In the New Testament, all the persons descending from one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, right? Israel. All right, the 12 tribes of Israel. This is only towards Israel. All right, and more specifically, the elect of the nation of Israel. You see? So Yahweh Shai, the Lamb, was found worthy, to be able to take the book and loose the seals. All right. He was found worthy because he was slain. All right. He offered up his life. All right. And through him offering up his life on the cross, it gave him the authority. All right. It made him worthy to be able to loose the seals, to be able to, give the understanding unto the elect, to be able to, for us to be able to understand these scriptures. All right. And he sent that down through the Holy Spirit. We're going to get into that. But it says, verse 10, it has made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. And that was pretty much it. Let's skip down. It's verse 12. It's saying with a loud voice, worthy is the Lamb that was slain, again, death on the cross, to receive power and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. Right. All right. Through Yahweh's sacrifice, all right, he was glorified. All right, and he was found worthy to be able to open up the seals of the Bible so that we can understand these scriptures. And he sit down that understanding through the Holy Spirit. Okay, so going back into John 16, all right, when it said, nevertheless, I tell you the truth, it is expedient for you that I go away. Right, he had to go away unto his Father to take that book and loose the seals. All right, it's expedient for that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter, and what is the Comforter? The Holy Spirit. That would be the group of angels sent by Yahweh Shai to guide us into all truth of these scriptures, so that we can understand the prophecies, so that we can understand the parables, in the different breakdowns of the scriptures. Yahweh Shai, he loosed those seals, the understanding of the scriptures, and sent down the Holy Spirit to give us that understanding of the scriptures, to give us the understanding of the book. You see, nevertheless, I tell you the truth. It is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. So if Yahweh Shai never ascended up into the heavens and loosed the seals, the Comforter can't come unto us. The Comforter will not be able to come unto us. And again, what is the purpose of the Comforter? All right. What is the purpose of the Comforter or the Holy Spirit? Right, is to give the elect, to guide the elect into all truth. All right, as it says here in verse, verse 15? No, verse 13. Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. That's the purpose of the Holy Spirit, to guide the elect into all truth. All right, the 100% truth of these scriptures. All right, to be able to understand the prophecies, the parables, and the dark sayings, and the breakdowns of these scriptures, man. You see? So that was pretty much it. I believe the point was made. All right, going back. All right, what is the Holy Spirit? A group of angels. All right, what is the purpose of the Holy Spirit? Right, to what? It's like I had a brain for it. All right, the purpose of the Holy Spirit is to what? All right, to guide the elect into what? All truth. And to also give strength unto the elect to be able to undergo the trials and tribulations and persecutions on behalf of the kingdom. All right, and who made it possible for us to receive the Holy Spirit? All right, Yahweh Shai, because he loosed those seals, all right, and sent down the Holy Spirit for us to understand these scriptures, okay, to be able to understand the prophecies, to be able to have the 100% truth in these last days. You see, and then the last part, all right, part 4, we're going to go into how does one get the Holy Spirit. All right, we're going to go into that, a little bit deeper. But that was pretty much it. The point was made. All right, so, hey, reverence Yahweh Shai, man. All right, if it wasn't for Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't have the understanding that we have today, the understanding that we're Israelites. All right, the understanding, all right, that, we have a kingdom coming, the understanding that our enemy is going to fall. If it weren't for Yahweh Shai, we wouldn't have none of this understanding. So call Loyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all right, and curse anybody or any camp that says we shouldn't worship Yahweh Shai. But with that, I just want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations unto the elect. Shalom.